Hello, ladies and gentlemen, Cone Dodger here, and today we are going to try and answer a question. NASCAR Heat 2, what are you? I have pretty fond memories of the NASCAR Heat series, but that's from a time long, long ago when NASCAR racing from Papyrus still ruled the NASCAR sim racing world, and NASCAR Thunder kind of ruled the arcade racing games that you would race AI in. NASCAR Heat was kind of a neat blend between the two, where there was sim racing elements, but there was still the really fun, rewarding kind of single-player racing versus the computer kind of environment. There's been a shift in NASCAR games over the past decade or two. Something in particular may have happened, if I were to vaguely name a year, around 2003, that kind of forever changed the way NASCAR games have been presented, and there just hasn't been any good ones since then. Is this going to be a good one? I don't know. The word is mixed. The reviews are mixed, and there's not a lot of hype about it, but I thought it was worth giving it a try. I don't know what to expect from this. Is it going to be a full arcade racing game that, you don't even have to give steering input and keep your foot to the floor? That kind of BS? Is it going to be way over the top, trying to make drama, blah, 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 the crap that the networks try to push NASCAR to be anymore? I don't know. This intro sequence is making me believe that. Or maybe it's just an excuse to play cutscenes of Monster Girls. I don't know. We're about to find out, though. So there's a lot of things, apparently, you can do in this here video game. You can do quick races, split screen, if this was a console, championships, challenges, career, multiplayer. I would love to do multiplayer stuff. I've been trying to find something new besides the F1 series, to do a series with Kurt in, and a good NASCAR Simcade game would be perfect for that. But before I want to go ahead and try any kind of stuff with that, I don't even know if it's possible to do something like that with the multiplayer in this game. I want to figure out if it's any fun. Is it any good to drive? And we're going to do some quick races to try and figure that out. I have the options set to be realistic. I'm going to do a shorter race length, though. I'm going to do 13%. Custom difficulty, I have that set to 100. That goes up to 105, because having something stop at 100 would just be silly, wouldn't it? Here we'll do 101, just because. Tire wear fuel consumption's on 4x. Flags are on. 3 stages per the race, as they do these days. We'll do practice, quick qualifying, and a race. And yeah, you can see the rest of it. That's what I'm going to try and do. Okay, here we are at Atlanta Motor Speedway. And I think we're going to be going into a practice session here. We are apparently Dale Earnhardt Jr., which is a comparison that I've maybe been a little familiar with in the past. Let's see what this is all about. Practice session. Okay, first thing. All of the menu is in controller speak. I am using a wheel and a keyboard. I have none of these buttons, so I'm just going to have to kind of guess, basically. And I'm going to guess that if we hit enter, we're going to practice. Okay, that seems to be the case. First gear. Okay, the wheel in-game only seems to turn 90 degrees, and there's a little bit of lag with it. Are we not started? No, we're not. Okay, there we go. Alright, clutches. Oh, it's steering very fast. That is very, very fast. Second gear. Yeah, okay. Then it levels out. All right. I did a little bit of messing around with it, getting the settings and whatnot right. I don't remember that though. Apparently it has very speed-sensitive steering. Hello, hello, hello. Right. Alright, so Atlanta is a very worn-out track, kind of bumpy. Usually has a lot of grooves to it. Let's see, it's pretty quick, but we can probably just lift into turn 1. Oh, hi. Hi, thanks. Who was this character? Oh, look who it is. Look who it is to run into the back of us in practice. Well, that's delightfully believable. Okay. Alright, now he's getting held up.
Hold your line.
Apparently this is what we're doing now. Hi.
Hold your line.
Alright, well, I sailed it off into turn 1. It did push out on me. There's not a lot of force feedback, I'll tell you that much. But there is some.
Stay on the top. Keep it right there.
Yeah, it certainly wants to push out if you don't hit the bottom. But it held up top, which is nice. But we can check that off the list. This is not a full arcade game that, you know, it's just completely nonsensical to drive the car. You do have to give it throttle input. You gotta give it some finesse with the wheel. But it's also not a simulation. Like, when I say finesse with the wheel, I mean pretty vague movements. It seems old. What is his nickname used to be? Shrub, I think? The little bush? The younger bush? Seems to be a little faster than us. He also just put his fender to us again. So, screw you. Alright, well, let me do some laps of practice and then we'll go qualify.
Go, 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 go.
Okay, apparently that means we're qualifying. This is quick qualifying. I saw different qualifying modes, so I guess there's like the stage-based qualifying as well, or like knockout qualifying, basically, as they run in NASCAR these days. And if you're wondering, yes, I do follow NASCAR. Yes, I have followed NASCAR since I was a kid. Road racing has always been the thing most dear to my heart, but NASCAR is what first got me into racing. I am a boy from the South. It's not a huge surprise, but there will always be a special place in my tiny, tiny, cold, dead heart for NASCAR, even if I do ridicule it pretty strongly. Certainly played a lot of NASCAR games over the years. Interesting, it feels like I can drive harder into 3 than I can 1 and 2. And it feels a little happier right there in that middle groove. Alright, what kind of lap was that?
Okay, where'd that put him?
Oh, not great. 31st. We will start 31st in this race. Okay. Moving right along. Oh, holy cow, we're in the race. Alright, I was not ready.
Ready? We're about to go green flag.
Yeah, you were a little late there, my dude. How many laps? 10 laps for this stage. Terrible confession. I like the stage format. I didn't know how I felt about it at first, but as the season went on, I do like it. Not because I think it's better than no stages, but it's better than the NASCAR totally bogus fake cautions. So yeah, that's kind of my stance on that. All right, we should be looking at things here. How did the AI handle being in a group like this? Are they doing anything, you know, very unusual?
Stay right there.
Oh, easy. No, and they're actually making moves. Allmendinger making a move on us there. They seem slower now. Like, I don't think my qualifying lap was that bad. Oh, look at Larson up there in the top groove, like he should be. In modern NASCAR world, Larson is one of my favorites. Ooh, 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 too high on the entry for me. This is encouraging. I like how much the cars move around. I wish it would relate some of that to me. Whoa, buddy. I think I just got sideswiped a little bit there. It's fine. It's fine. everything's just fine. Little bumped castle. They're very grouped up. I'm curious if that's Atlanta or if that's always the case. Like they have the computer cars always run pretty side by side to make it entertaining.
Still there. Clear down low.
Not much room for me to go here. You know, the driving physics, not a ton of depth, but there's enough there to keep it interesting, even with a wheel.
Stay right there.
Even games like R Factor have far more driving depth than this, and I don't always really love R Factor, especially the oval stuff in R Factor. But there's enough to keep me entertained, and with the way the AI cars are competing, is making up for it. It's making it an enjoyable experience. Whoa, 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 whoa! Almost spun out Jones there.
Hold your line.
Dinger. Put a ding in your rear bumper. Whoa, and I didn't want to do this. I didn't want to do this. That was dicey.
Car inside.
Could use more centering on the wheel. Whenever you get out
Easy. Hold your line.
on the straightaways, it's very darty. I'm hoping I'm clear to the inside. Now I can look left and right,
Hey, on the bottom. Hold your line.
but not very much, which is realistic. Looks like we got some cars. Maybe he's just really down low. Whoa, they are crashing.
Car there.
Whoa, hey, Jones. That was
Car inside.
a bit much, no? No caution out of that. Yeah, I don't know if they were pitting or just crashing.
Stay on the top. Car
Really
there.
pushing wide here.
Car low.
Honestly, I was probably able to hold it a bit more than I probably should have been able to there. Whoa, 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 whoa. Easy, easy.
Still there.
I guess we're going 3 wide. This outside lane's working for me.
Car underneath.
No wonder I'm a Larson fan.
Clear low.
Right. Interestingly, the wheel stops in its movement at like the 90-degree mark. Oh, okay, I guess when the leader crosses the line? Interesting. Yeah, the wheel stops in its movement at like 90 degrees, but it goes further than that. You can control it more than that. Okay, we have 20 seconds to make a decision. To pit or not pit? Well, we want to pit. And 2 cans of fuel, 4 tires. I don't think there's any repairs. We don't really want to spend any time repairing. Let's just do that. A to advance. Okay. Oh, and we're done. I kind of want to see the pit sequence, but alright. Oh, first gear. I almost forgot.
They're about to throw the green. Green flag. Green flag.
Okay, the starts are a little canned.
Hold your line.
There could be more player control there for sure. As of right now, it's reminding me a lot of NASCAR Heat. It's reminding me of, as one of my patrons and stock car racing compatriots told me, Jimps, that this This game has a lot of similarities to NASCAR Heat Dirt to Daytona. It's been a long time since I played that. But, whoa, did it ever just get loose on the entry there. But that's not a bad thing, because NASCAR Heat Dirt to Daytona had exactly that. It had the ability to be entertaining and simulation enough, or realistic enough, not simulation, that it gripped you, that it kept you entertained. It didn't try to be iRacing, and it didn't try to be NASCAR Thunder either. You know. I'm probably gonna say something. Woo, that was a move and a half on my part, but it did not stick. It did not stick. Whoa, easy, my friend. Okay. Whoa! I like how much they move around, and I like how much the car moves around. And it seems like when you hit them, they actually react to it. They're not just solid. So many of my thoughts are getting chopped off here. I do like that you can give more than 90 degrees of wheel input. I was a little worried about that. We're in the groove right now. Well, I guess it needs to be said. No, this game does not look good. It looks old. It's very. Oof. Really lost the nose there. It's very much so a game that could be considered a game of 15 years ago, maybe 10 years ago. Well, we'll say 10 years ago. They've put a lot of polish on it. They've upped the resolution of things, but at its core, this still looks like NASCAR Heat back in the day. Easy, easy, easy. Yeah, I was already saying that. Best lap ever. And they're out of traffic a little bit. Should Truex be leading? It's only the second stage.
Hold your line.
Okay, yeah, see, you can't see it, but I actually have the wheel at almost 180 degrees there.
Hold your line.
As I'm getting more used to it,
Low,
and I'm
low.
starting to understand
Clear off.
the force feedback, it does offer some information. There
Stay high, steady.
is some talk from the car to you as to what you need to be doing.
Car underneath.
Whoa! They like to run into the sides of you. So we go here.
Stay high. Keep it right there.
I think I've run the front tires off of this car.
Car low.
Whoa, buddy. That narrowed up quick. I think he just punted us out of the way. I'm sorry, Chase. I just screwed him over. They're pretty aggressive.
Okay, that's the halfway mark.
Oh, that's halfway the race. Okay, so this should be the last of the segment as well. Oh yeah, it really tightened up here at the end. It's another thing to check mark in the box, that handling changes over the course of a run. These are the things I was hoping for. I was hoping for enough depth that it wasn't just boring. Oh, here we go. What did we get up to? I think we may have only gotten Larson. Yeah, we didn't get Truex. Not too shabby. Okay, I want to pit, but can I watch? Which is a creepy thing to say. No repairs. Sure, do some of that. And some of that. Alright. Just kind of curious. Oh, I bet we're gonna have to pit in this last segment, right? How many laps are left? Oh, we... Okay. Guess we can't watch the pits. First gear.
Almost ready. Nice and smooth here. Going green.
Maybe I hit something that I didn't mean to, I'm not sure. Couple kind of details that aren't very accurate. The miles per hour on the gauge cluster, that's not something you'll ever see. Never a speedometer. And the fuel is displayed in percentage, not pressure. Race cars in general don't have fuel gauges like that because they just don't work.
Still there.
Whoa! Oh, how did nobody hit us? Okay, now they hit us. Oh man, Truex just absolutely demolished us. Is there any kind of replays we can watch? Maybe after the race. Damage is on just normal, so I think it's probably not that bad. There's a menu I can see. And right side damage, but not too bad.
Stay on the top.
Let's see what we can recover from that. Okay, so you definitely gotta watch them for some general dickery. I would love to see a replay of that. Okay, that's fine. I understand, Mr. LaJoy. You're just very excited. Your team didn't tell you to park your car.
Clear low.
Okay, that's overdriving the turn. Pretty badly. Doesn't seem like there's a lot of aero effects. I can feel a little draft down the straightaways, but not a lot of the like aero dependency stuff. I'm able to run these cars down
Hold high. Still there. Low clear.
fairly easily.
Hold your line.
Okay. Apparently he was losing it. The sound of the tire squealing is a little louder than it needs to be. Oh, 3% aero damage. We're fine.
Clear up top.
That's nothing in NASCAR land. I guess I should state what I expect of the game. And I think I pretty much said it without saying it at the beginning. Really what I expect from it is just a fun experience that gives me just enough depth to keep me interested. And at least seem fair. A lot of times with the arcade style of games, the racing doesn't seem very fair. It doesn't seem very balanced, like rubber banding and stuff like that. You know what I mean? Not getting too much of that right now.
That was your best lap ever.
Oh, really? That's odd.
Stay high. Easy. Hold your line.
Again, I'm probably like running the crap out of these tires. I did see some complaints about perhaps there isn't enough difficulty in the AI. There's only 6 laps of fuel left. How many laps of the race are left?
10 to go. Keep digging.
10. So do we short pit, try to use our tires? Or do we long pit and try to just take fuel? Let's see what they do this lap.
Stay right there.
Nobody pitting yet. They're gonna probably put a tank in it, Or one can, I mean. So you could potentially take rights. I've not done a green flag pit stop, though. So this might be interesting. I don't even know if they automatically pit you or not. Maybe we should just follow one of the other cars then. When we see them pitting.
Stay right there. Clear low.
Okay. Definitely overdrove this car.
Right there. Clear low.
I would imagine now would be about the time to pit. Yeah, the tires have gone off on me. As soon as I see one of the other cars go in, I'll go in. Monkey see, monkey do. Obviously, the difficulty level is a little too low if I was just able to drive from back to the top 10 in one run. We're purely investigating right now, though. It seems like they're gonna wait till the last minute. To go, 2 laps of fuel. Wow, Harvick just lost it there. That's cool. I like that. Oh, okay. People are going inside.
You're running on fumes out there.
Okay, taking it easy. Oh, wow. Get back down, get down. Alright, so I probably lost some time there.
Slower.
We were fine, okay. Let's do 2 tires. Which I guess is gonna be right side? Oh, it's a shame you can't change left or right. No
5
damage.
laps to go.
Alright. Oh yeah, it did take over for me. I'm not driving on pit road. That's pretty beat up. That's pretty beat. I don't know that we would be turning times like that. I guess we're gonna find out what kind of tires I took. Why can't we go? Oh really? We waited for them? That's dumb. It's not the way that works at all. They're a little slow to get back to the track. That's for sure. They didn't give me any warnings about merging too soon. Okay. Interesting. There's the first kind of major flaw I've seen in them. Yeah, 4 laps left in the race. We are currently 16th, but I'm sure there's cars that didn't pit yet. Yeah, there's some coming out right now. Who is this? Boyer. I don't know if he was in front of us or not. Some lap traffic here. Excuse me. Yeah, it's driving a little different now with just 2 right sides on it. 11th. We gotta get back to our top 10. I can't imagine cars stretched it that far. Oh wow. Oh wow, it does not like the 2 tires.
2 to go.
Just 2 to go. I don't know if we're gonna get there. Well, doesn't seem like it. Oh, we are 10th. We just need to hold this position. Well, that might be doable. Keep that inside blocked off as much as I can. I saw you back there, Logano.
Last lap.
I'll do you here what Edwards did to you. Oh, please turn in. Please turn in. Yeah, I just barely pinched him down. Probably how hard I ran the tires in the first run. This is why it was so bad on 2 tires.
Nice work. Top 10.
Top 10. 103 speed rating. You beat your previous speed rating of 101. Yeah, I did a 3-lap race here and I got a speed rating of 101. I have no idea what a speed rating is, so I'm gonna have to ask the audience to clue me in on that one, is I don't know. Does it have to do with like the recommended difficulty level? I don't know. Okay, is there a replay? What was all that? Okay, view replay. Why? Why? Jump to start or end. Is there any other controls? Ah, there is. Doesn't tell you, but there is. What's up and down do? Nothing. Well, that's a lot of laps. Ooh, is it A? No, is it space? Space. So what happened here? Well, it didn't tell me shit. Is there a different camera? Apparently it is colon. Sorry, semicolon. Semicolon is the obvious equivalent to X. Okay. And play. Ah, I see. He hit the wall and then hit me. Okay. That's excusable, I suppose. And then, how did we not die from there? That's the question. Smacks us off the wall. We cut back right into the field. And then it's not till I come down into Suarez that it transpired further. Not bad. Replay system ain't bad either. Cool. Alright, well, that's that. Fastest lap goes to Matt Kenseth. Most laps led goes to Jimmy Johnson. Congratulations, Jimmy. Jerk. On the move, that's me. That's a me, I guess, sort of. Oh, tough break. Tough break. We saw that happen. Okay, I guess that's all of those. Finish event. Confirm to leave check. Okay, well, I think we've vaguely learned some stuff about NASCAR Heat 2 today. I'm curious to hear what you think about it. I'm going to give you the quick and dirty. I don't hate it. I thought I might hate it, and I don't hate it. I don't know yet that there's something here to make a series out of. If you know anything about it, let me know about the multiplayer stuff. If it's possible to do a season, if it's possible to do like a championship, because that seems like it would be fun if we can do it fairly easily. Me and Kurt had discussed maybe doing a NASCAR 2003 series where we did a championship season together versus the AI. A lot of roadblocks in that, and it just never really worked out. If it's vaguely possible in this, and you know how, and you would be interested in it, let me know. Alright, well, thanks for watching. This has been something, and maybe there will be more in the future. Maybe this is the last time we'll see NASCAR Heat 2. I don't know. I don't know. Oh, jeez, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to do that. I feel terrible.